Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Do you believe in yourself? Today we're going to cover chapter 5 of this book by John Assaraf, Having It All, which is about the importance of self-esteem and belief. In this video, we're going to talk about why it's such an important topic, why it's so important to have confidence and belief in yourself. And I'm also going to give you a few practicals on how you can improve, deepen, and strengthen your self-esteem and confidence. Ralph Waldo Emerson, he stated, "They conquer who believe they can." In the book, he does describe and lays out some principles that if you truly harness them and understand them at a subconscious level, you can utilize those powers to achieve what you truly want to achieve deep down. So what is the difference between thinking and having a belief system? Which of those two do you think has a greater impact on your life? What you think or what you believe? The author argues that you cannot think positively but believe negatively. And he also argues that what you believe is what actually determines what you do on a daily basis. Here's a couple examples. Say, for example, if you think, I really should strive to improve my health, nutrition, and physical appearance. If you think about that all the time, but your belief system is actually not aligned and in harmony with that way of thinking, your belief system will determine what you actually do on a daily basis. Say, for example, if you think, hey, I should eat healthy, but you deep down believe at a subconscious level that it's not that important, or I don't have the discipline, or I don't have the strength to actually go through with that thinking, then your belief system will determine what you actually end up doing. Another example can be related to sports. Say, for example, if you are lining up to take a very, very important shot, free throw, penalty kick, and you're thinking, yes, I can do this. But your belief system is saying that, nope, you cannot. You always tend to mess things up when it's really, really important. Whatever you truly believe is going to have a huge impact on your execution. So the premise when it comes to belief system is that for anything in life to have to change, you have to change. It starts from the inside out. So if you want to change your external environment, you really have to start focusing on what's on the inside. Your thoughts, your belief system, the things that you do outwardly is a reflection of what you believe inwardly. So let's talk about self-image for a moment. Your belief, your self-image, your belief about yourself is fostered from a very, very early age. During the formative years, a child is very susceptible to information that is coming to them from various sources. Any external influence shape what we believe about ourselves, our environment, our culture, our religion. It comes from these external events. And the reason is because at a young age, the conscious mind, the prefrontal cortex is not fully developed. So anything a child hears, watches, it tends to believe by the fact that this conscious mind is not able to rationalize and to filter some of these pieces of information that the child is hearing. So we all have a self-image that is based on our beliefs. So another example he gives in the book about these beliefs is two people can have the exact same experience, but totally different perceptions. For example, if you go down a roller coaster, one person might say, this is such an adventure. Another person might say, this is extremely terrifying. So the real question is, which belief will help you get from where you are to where you want to go in life? And William James, who by many is considered the father of American psychology, said, the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. And Earl Nightingale said that the most important word is attitude, which is influenced by your belief system, by your confidence or lack thereof. So when it comes to our beliefs, you actually get to choose. You can choose what you want to believe about yourself. You can choose what you want to believe about your character. or your personality. And I'm gonna give you a few tips on how you actually can shift and change your beliefs so that they are in alignment with where you want to go. And the first tip is really to grow in your awareness. So say, for example, if you have a belief system that you really are not lovable, no matter what you do, that is never enough. That is not a belief that is going to serve you and help you. Flip side, if you have a belief system saying that I am enough, I've always been enough, and I don't have to prove myself to feel this value of being enough, that is a way more healthy belief system that's going to help you in all areas of your life when it comes to what you want to achieve, but also how you're going to feel on the inside. So the first tip was just to raise your awareness, and that might be just take a little bit of time to write out what are some core beliefs that you tend to say to yourself. Maybe not out loud, or probably not out loud, but silently. You keep saying to yourself, or you keep thinking, and write that out and to figure out which ones are serving me, which ones are not serving me. And the cool thing about our minds is that neuroscience have proven that our minds are not fixed. So if you were born a certain way, you can actually change. The mind is malleable, it is changeable. And there are scientific methods to change your mind, to change your beliefs. So if you create new cells of recognition in your mind, doing a new habit for months and months on, your body is going to become used to and associate with that new reprogramming. And that's going to become a new belief because it's part of your habitual program. It's something that you do day in and day out. It is a belief system that you have, that you can either do this, you can accomplish this, or this is a part of your character, or this is something that you do because you have reprogrammed your mind to do that. And every time you think a new thought, or every time you do a new thing or a new action, you're creating new neural pathways in your mind. And every time you think that new thought, say if there's a belief system such as I'm enough, every time you think that, you're creating a new neural pathway, and that neural pathway is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. So over time, you're actually creating a new belief. But the key is to not give up, because it can be very easy and tempting to give up if you feel like you're not changing as fast as you would like to change. So along with that is writing, and that is, I highly recommend getting a journal if you don't have a journal already, and that is writing out some positive affirmation that you would like to believe. Pick some affirmation that you feel like, man, these are the affirmations that I really want to be true about me. For example, I am strong, I am confident, I am humble, I am kind, I am strong. Whatever you want to believe, pick a few affirmations, write them out, and you can maybe take a moment every day and just to say those affirmations, think about them, and try even to think about the emotion that you feel along with believing that specific affirmation. And this is where it's simple, but not always easy, because it does take a little bit of work to repeat these affirmations over and over again to create those new neural pathways that will become your belief system. And the last practical tip is to visualize or meditate. Again, there are a ton of amazing resources available online, but take some time, preferably in the morning, in those still hours when the world hasn't quite started yet. Take a few minutes, maybe just taking 5 minutes, and try just to visualize. And you can maybe start with visualizing some of those affirmations that you wrote down, that you want to believe about yourself to get to where you want to be. Put on some nice music that you may want to listen to that's inspirational, and just think about the affirmation about yourself. Visualize yourself in different scenarios and feel that emotion, a strong emotion. And every time you do it, strengthen your pathway, strengthen your belief. Try it out. Hope that helps. Hope to see you next time.